Here's a good one for you. What movie was sadder to you?
Oh, here's a good one.
Up or Toy Story 3?
Welcome back, everybody, to another wonderful, amazing episode of Two Guys, One Moop. I am El Fuzzo. I am joined, as always, by Mr. Brando Comics, or as I like
Cunt.
to What? I was going to say the Fox Whisperer, but
Oh, that's right. My foxes. I have three.
yeah. So are they still, they're still back there, huh?
Yeah, it's on my second tier of my property. Um, it's a mommy and her two cubbies.
Okay, so it's basically a Disney movie out there because it's a mom, two kids, no dad. Yeah, that's it. No, and here's why I say that, dude. Because literally in my house with my 9-year-old daughter, mind you, we were watching something the other day. I can't even remember what the hell we were watching. But my daughter comes in the room and she's like, "Is this a Christmas movie?" And we looked at her. We were like, "No, why?" She's like, "Well, because the dad's dead." And I was like,
No, listen. Yeah, that is actually very interesting to think.
No, like legit is like she said it the first time like last year around Christmas time. She was like, "Hey dad." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "How come all the dads in Christmas movies are dead?" And I was like, "They're not." Oh shit. Most of them.
You know the reason why, right?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. With Disney, because Disney was always attested to children, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And for children. And things like cartoons and fantasy lands was always non-manly
Okay. That
for
makes
women and
sense.
children, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they would eliminate the father figure in order to make it more kiddie-like and more fantasyland-like, as to not have a father role in a movie that is
That
anything more than a bumbling idiot.
totally makes sense.
And I completely just made that up.
But it makes sense.
I
That's
know
the
I
thing.
made that shit up though.
Like that's the worst part though is like if you think about it in the history of animated Disney or whatever, with the
I think the
exception of
dad's always
what,
a fucking idiot.
with the
If he's
exception of
alive, he's
like,
an idiot.
with the exception of Mufasa
True.
from
I'll
Lion
give you
King.
Mufasa, the kitty.
But
He was a
the
kitty dad.
dad, true,
Jasmine's dad was a fucking
Jasmine's
idiot.
dad was a fucking idiot. Geppetto was
J-
kind of a dumbass.
Dumbass. Yeah.
uh who
Fuck.
else, who
What
else?
area? Poseidon. He was
Poseidon, yeah.
he was kind of a fucking
He was
hard idiot.
he was, yeah, but
He was
he
like
was
an
an
asshole.
absentee.
Like
He was like, yeah, he was like
he
an
was an
absentee.
absentee daddy.
Yeah, because he was there, but he was like, "Listen to me and fuck off."
Yeah. You didn't have a daddy, or they died in like Snow White and Cinderella and all that.
Well, yeah, they got killed by the evil queen or
The
whatever.
dad or the male figure that was in 101 Dalmatians was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he was a dumbass.
He's a dumbass.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was any. No, both parents in Big Hero 6 were dead because he lived with his aunt and his brother fucking died.
Mm. Ooh, here's a good one for you. What movie was sadder to you?
Oh, here's a good one.
Up or Toy Story 3?
Up.
Yeah?
Up, dude, Up crushed my fucking soul, dude. Like legit. That and the other one that caught me off guard was Inside Out. Cause like the kid wanted to watch Inside Out, so I turned it on, and after 5 minutes, because we watched it when she was pretty young. So after 5 minutes, she was fuck all done with it. She was like, I ain't watching this shit. But I sat there and I watched the whole movie, and then like you hit that point at the end where like the whole family is like all fucked up and
Mm.
everyone's got their issues that they don't talk about. And I'm sitting there like, like don't look at me. It's fucking
Okay.
steam. But yeah, no, Up crushed my heart in the
In your
beginning.
opinion.
Hold up.
Best. Yes.
You. Which
Me.
one's sadder to you? Up
Up.
or
Up.
Toy Story 3?
Up.
Yeah. Okay. Got
But
you.
Toy Story 3 was pretty sad.
Yeah, it was. Up still got me worse.
Best Disney movie.
Ooh.
Can we choose one?
That oh, that's not fair. I
Okay.
gotta go. I gotta go Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book is probably my all-time favorite Disney movie. I King Louie is still to this day one of my favorite Disney characters.
Okay.
Until Christopher Walken played him in the live action. And I love Christopher Walken, but I don't buy him as a giant orangutan. But yeah, no. Yours? Favorite Disney movie?
Favorite Disney movie. For me, I would have to say, I don't know, man.
Dude, it's tough.
I just got blown away by Lion King when I was younger. So
I can feel it, dude. Like Lion King was a game changer, man. I always liked Beauty and the Beast as well, which I don't know. I can't really explain it. I
because Beauty and
really
the Beast was Tim Burton before Tim Burton.
the gothic. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It
I
really
like Beauty and
was.
the Beast.
Beauty
See,
and the
the
Beast.
thing is, I'm weird with Disney movies though, because
I
even
got
from
one.
a kid, I've always hated fucking musicals.
See, I'm the opposite,
I
man. I love
cannot. I
music.
hate. There's only two musicals in the world that I can sit and watch and love and say word for word and sing all the songs. And ironically, both of them are like Christian. First one is the original Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay.
Second one is Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor
Hey,
Dreamcoat.
Cousin Coat. Which one? The one with Donny Osmond?
Donny Osmond.
Man, when I worked at Blockbuster, dude, like it's insane because that is a movie you would never ever think would ever get rented.
But it did.
But dude, it got rented constantly.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those movies where I'm like, what the fuck, man? Have you ever seen Tommy?
Tommy.
It's basically the Who musical.
No.
Oh man,
I don't like
Tommy.
Boo, so
Tommy's a good one though. Deaf, dumb, and blind kid plays pinball. It's weird, man. It's fucking 70s weird. All right, I got one for you. Who is your favorite Disney princess?
are we ranking just overall or are we
Overall, not
or
looks, just
okay.
overall
Favorite Disney princess.
princess.
Oh God, I don't know, man. If I'm going super classic, I love me some Snow White.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I also really liked more new school. I really liked Elsa, you know,
Okay,
Sub Zero princess.
Sub-Zero princess, emo Sub-Zero princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, those two. If we talk about looks,
Okay.
Jasmine for days, baby. Jasmine for days.
I was always a big fan of Belle.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
I was always a big fan of Belle. She's probably my favorite Disney princess, and that's just because like she was like one of the only princesses that like gave the old fuck off to like everybody.
That's true.
Like she wasn't even really a princess. Like she was just kind of like, I'm the weird girl in town, but I'm not really weird. I just like to be smart, but everybody calls me weird. And the big fucking jacked,
Gaston.
big chin motherfucker. Yeah. Fucking she just told that dude to get fucked left and right. All the
Um,
time.
I love the whole concept of Snow White though. I really liked that a lot.
It was I'm about to fucking sneeze. I'm just waiting for it to come. But
Just say
no, like
watermelon.
watermelon. I don't know how the fuck that worked because I know you just pulled that out of your
No, I
ass.
didn't.
For real?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Hmm. I
Like,
really did like Snow White though. And the reason was because it was one of the few Disney films that like didn't stay identical to the source material, but it didn't really stray very far. Like the only thing they changed was like the hunter shit. So I did dig that. I did like Snow White.
See, remember we were talking about movies last time, and I was very glad to see that Sam and other people agreed with us that some movies that other people thought were shit.
Oh
They
yeah,
actually do.
absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I actually really, 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 really enjoyed Snow White and the Huntsman.
You know, I have not seen those. I
I
have
enjoyed it, dude.
not checked them out. Yeah,
And huge fan of Maleficent.
haven't seen it.
Fucking très magnifique,
I,
bro.
honestly, I am so bad about watching any of the live action Disney things.
Me too. Except
Like,
those because she wanted to see them because
oh,
she's a
okay.
fucking Disney freak, bro.
Is she
Huge freak,
huge?
enormous,
She's enormous. That's awesome
giant.
though, man. My sister,
Yeah.
my sister is actually a big Disney person too. She's a big time Disney nut. Like I don't know, man. I always got more into like the Saturday morning shit growing up. Like I was real
Oh,
big into
of course.
Tailspin,
Oh,
DuckTales, and
Tailspin was great, bro.
yeah. And what was the other one with the bouncing bears? Gummy bears. I really like gummy bears too. But like some of that shit was like, I don't know, man. Like it's so funny to think back on like how the cartoons were when we grew up and how the cartoons are now and how everybody's like, oh, the cartoons now are shit. It's like, dude, your parents said the same thing
Oh, of course.
about our stuff. So, but yeah, no, I gotta check out. Did you see both of the Snow White and the Huntsman?
I
Because
did.
there was two of them,
Yes.
and they're both good.
They got shat on so hard,
Oh, of
but
course.
I enjoyed them both.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if Maleficent got shit on or not, but dude, I and Angelina Jolie, oh my goodness, man, just chef's
Just
kiss.
perfect in the role.
Yes, she just the look, the aesthetic, her attitude, and I love how they make it to where like I don't want to ruin it for you. You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Is
And
that on
just the whole aesthetics with the fucking wings and the horns.
Is
Oh,
that on Disney Plus?
probably.
Okay,
I'd
I'll have to
imagine
look it
so.
up. Maybe we'll have to watch that tomorrow. Oh, speaking of fucking crazy ass movies, oh boy, let me tell you. Tonight, the other day, actually, the wife was flipping through Amazon trying to find something to watch. And she came across a movie called The Color Out of Space, which is based off an H.P. Lovecraft novel. They just recently made a movie. It's got Nick Cage in it and shit. She's like, ooh, this looks really cool. And I'm like, I really wanted to watch that. So if you could wait, please. So she did. And we watched it tonight. Fuck,
Is it the one where
dude.
wait. It's not the one where he's like goes to be a janitor at like a carnival, is it?
No, that's Wacky Wally or some shit. I
Yeah,
don't
because
know. I'm
that's just
watching that soon. I'm watching that soon. I can't get her on that one because that one's like super violent and she's really not big into gore and blood. Like blood bugs the shit out of her. But no, this one is about family lives on a farm. A meteor comes down from space and proceeds to fucking just everything goes ape shit. And I'm telling you, man, I know
can
that
you
she doesn't like horror. I know that you're not a big horror guy.
Mhm.
Watch this fucking flick so
can
we
you
can just talk about
re-explain it though exactly as you just did,
it. I
but in
can.
a Boston accent?
In a bot? No, hell
Yes.
no. There's no way. There's all right, hold on. There's a family and they live on a farm and the meteor comes out of space and it crashes down and none of the cars work. They can't get to the bar. That's the best I got. That is the best I got, man.
Yeah, dude. So there's this farm, right? And on this fucking farm is a bunch of fucking idiots and fucking wicked wombats, all right? Let me tell you. So this fucking huge wicked meteor comes just fucking barreling out of the sky like nothing. and just goes kerpow, man, motherfucker, knocks that shit out of the park like the fucking 2004 Red Sox. Am I right?
Why do I have a feeling that's exactly how somebody from Boston would explain that movie? But I plead with you, and if Angelica happens to watch this, I plead with her, watch this fucking flick, dude.
I'll try, but dude, I cannot. One
Don't
day
tell
something
me
just
you hate Nicolas Cage.
something just clicked one day, and I just fucking can't stand him anymore.
Dude, he is a fucking lunatic in this film.
Because he's a fucking lunatic in real life.
It's so good.
Dude, he took it seriously that people were actually fucking campaigning for him to be Superman.
Oh my god.
He was like on board. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I should be. I have a son named Kal-El, which that actually is not made up.
Two things that sound made up that are not. Nick Cage has a son named Kal-El, and Michael Jackson had a kid named Blanket.
Super man. Let me tell you. And it's so funny that like your comments keep segueing into my day today, because I had to, run man errands, which AKA go to the grocery store and pick shit up. And I got into the car right as the wife called me, and like I was listening to the radio really, really loud, and a Michael Jackson song happened to be on. So like as soon as I turned the car on, it was like, bam, Michael Jackson. She's like, oh my God, what was that? I was like, that was the King of Pop. Listen, he's and Shama. Like right as I said that, he was like Shamoun. I was like, see, I was like Shamouns and fucking he's.
Can you give us a real Shimon and he?
I can't.
Yes, you
I
can.
can't.
Come on, you're a vocalist. Stop it. Give us a. Come on.
That's the best I got on the he. Shamoun. I fucking miss Michael Jackson. Let me tell you.
Oh, don't say that too loud. We'll get canceled.
Will we though?
Man, we actually need to have viewers to get canceled.
Talk about a celebrated, hated fucking person in the world.
Mikey J?
Yes. Has there ever been anyone in the history of the world that was as celebrated and hated by the same group of people?
Yeah, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously.
I'm pretty sure everybody hates her now, though.
I don't know. We're not getting into politics. I didn't bring that up for anything political. It's just like is the first thing that popped into mind when.
I mean, you're not wrong though. Regardless, that's definitely true. Holy shit. Anybody else though? Like, okay. Anybody else entertainment wise? Because when all that shit came out about Bill Cosby, everybody instant hate. All that shit came out about R. Kelly, instant hate.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, but she didn't do anything real bad. She just lost her goddamn mind.
Yes, so everyone was on board with her. Then everybody fucking hated her. Then everybody was on board with her again. Then everybody thought she was just like a fucking giant cunt. And then now that everyone knows or feels that she's like being basically trapped in her house and she's lost her mind and all this shit, and her daddy has all the finances in his name and all that shit, they're starting to feel bad for her again. And
bro, have you seen those videos?
Yeah, she looks like a nut job.
Oh my God, it's terrifying.
But you still would.
I would still be feared for my life if I opened the door and saw that.
But you still would.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know your wife watches.
It doesn't matter. It didn't matter if she watches or not. I still don't know, dude. Like, I've seen those videos. Like, okay, I think I talked about this on the pod before. And the wife is actually the one that showed me. Like, she was like, oh, no, she's, like, kidnapped or some shit. I was like, what the fuck ever?
TikTok.
I was like, you're so full of shit. And she's like, no, look at her Instagram. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I go and like literally now I'm in a state where I have to check it every 3 weeks because I'm like, this is fucking eerie, dude. Like this is creepy as shit. But I guess that happens with a lot of them child actors. stories, man. Oh, that's another funny story. My wife was today years old when she found out that Wanda is related to the Olsen twins.
Yeah, she's the hot Olsen twin, or well, the hot Olsen sister.
She's like, "Did you know that Wanda was related to the Olsen twins?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I did when I
she's the
first saw
eldest
her
Olsen.
fucking I knew as soon as I saw her fucking face."
Yeah, they do have very well. I mean, the Olsen twin. I don't know if you've seen the Olsen twins in the last like fucking 10 years, but oh my
No,
goodness,
I haven't. I
they're very
actually asked her,
successful. They're very very successful.
aren't they both like fashion designers now?
Yes, extremely wealthy, very fucking very smart, very business savvy, entrepreneurs, all that. I'll not take anything away from that from them at all. And I'm also, it's nice to see people that don't always need to be in the fucking limelight
Mm-hmm.
and on the front of fucking everything and still maintain to be successful. They don't need to be like the
Yeah.
Kardashians, blah blah blah. But they look so fucking weird.
They they always did though, kinda.
You got it, dude.
Oh fuck.
Fucking hated that shit.
I can't say that I didn't watch it for years though, man. I was a
Oh, so did I,
TGIF.
but I hated that shit.
I watched that. I watched Family Matters, Dinosaurs, all that cool shit.
Oh, dinosaurs, man.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
Call the baby. Call the baby. Not the mama. Fuck you.
I don't know if he ever said that on television, but
Oh yeah, I know. Just added to it.
that was awesome. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Like, it spun out into another conversation of how many celebrity kids and or brothers or sisters really don't want to ride the coattails of their predecessors. You know, because I guess that the way that she found out is she was watching some deep dive YouTube video about Elizabeth Olsen and how she thought about changing her name before she got into acting because she didn't want the, everyone to be like, "Oh my God, you're an Olsen. We're giving you every role because you're sisters." And I thought about it. I was like, man, there's got to be a lot of people like that because I know a lot of professional wrestlers don't do that. I know a lot of professional wrestlers like, no. My dad was Terry Funk. So.
Oh, and then there's the entire Skarsgård family, where every single one of them, including mommy and daddy, are actors and actresses, and successful too, very successful and very good.
Oh, it's like the Culkin children, all except for the sister, because Macaulay, Karen, and what's the other one? There's a third brother, and they all look fucking exactly the same. It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty successul actors too.
Cusack, John and Joan.
John and Joan. Yep.
They look
John
so fucking like.
They don't even look like they're related.
Fucking Gyllenhaal, Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Maggie and Jake. Yep.
Oh, I gotta say, I'm sorry. Maggie Gyllenhaal is a fucking horrible actress.
Yeah.
She's real bad.
Yeah, she's real bad.
Like her excitement on screen is like when Goody joins our chat and says hi.
Yeah.
Like the effort is semi there. Like you're just like you're nice enough to fucking acknowledge our existence when you come into the party.
Right.
But it's just not very exciting.
It's minimal.
And we have to get it out of you because she doesn't really come into the chat and say anything. We have to, like, did Goody join? Oh, hey. Hey. So, if I had to put a face to Goody's name, if I had to put a face to Goody's voice,
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Nice. Nicely done. You know another person that does that a lot though? Travis.
Does he?
Travis will join a party and be silent. Like if you're in mid conversation, Travis will join the party, dude, and he won't say nothing. Like he doesn't say hi. He just sits in silence. And then you're like, is Travis here? And he's like, oh yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt. It's like, dude, we've been talking for 20 minutes.
My favorite is Julio. He comes in and he says it's not that. It's when he gets up to go do something, And then he'll be back for like 5 minutes, not say a fucking
Not
word.
say fucking
And then we're just like,
word.
hey, is Julio back? He's like, yeah, what's up? I've been here for a while. And he says it almost like, yo, what the fuck? I've been waiting for you. I'm like, dude, you didn't let me know you were back. Like, I inconvenienced you, Julio. I didn't know you were back, man. That's my favorite.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's so true though. Because he did that shit the other night, I think. Because we were like, yeah, we're just
Yeah.
waiting on Julio, and he's like, I'm here. And we're like, wait, what?
Every time he gets up to go do something, whatever he needs to do, he comes back, and then I'm just like, yeah, just wait on Julio. Yo, I'm here, man.
Wait, what?
Since when?
What? I've been here like 10 minutes. I was just waiting on you guys.
I don't know, but yeah, siblings in Hollywood, man. Oh, then you got the Hemsworths, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris and Liam, right? Liam's his brother, younger brother, correct? Yeah, but then you have like the crazy like different ones where it's like the mom was this big time person and then the daughter has a different name, but what's her name, the Friends lady, because I didn't know this until my mom told me. Apparently not Courtney Cox, the other one.
Jennifer Aniston.
There you go. Her mom or dad or somebody was like big time old days Hollywood.
Well, I know her godfather was Kojak, Telly Savalas.
Oh no, see, I didn't know that either. Yeah,
Who loves you, baby? Yeah.
Shaft. Oh wait, wrong movie.
And then you have the other side of acting families that like just completely fucked.
Ooh, wait. The Arquettes.
Oh, the Arquettes, yeah.
David, Patricia, and
Jim.
No, there's the other one that was trans. There's a third Arquette, but
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but there's a third Arquette that was trans.
I'm thinking about what's his name? Charlie Sheen.
And Emilio.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the dad.
Yep. Martin
Sheen. Yeah, what a fucking weird fuck.
I gotta love Emilio though, man. He's great. He is fantastic on the new Mighty Ducks show. He really is good.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to take a fucking little peek at that, but
dude, it's good. The first episode was really, really good. I know Julio's been watching it and he's really, really enjoyed it. I haven't found time to dive back into it, but the first episode I absolutely loved.
I'm just fucking dying for the next Cobra Kai season, man.
Dude, I still haven't even started it.
I know.
I got the final season of Castlevania starting tomorrow, which I'm happy and sad about all at the same time because I think it's way too soon to end that show. But I get it.
I don't know why this just reminded me. This is piggybacking on last week's episode.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch Dracula 2000?
Yeah, I like Dracula 2000.
You did? Okay. Yeah,
I did.
Because that movie got shit on.
Oh, yeah. The soundtrack was amazing, too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Lots of really good tunes on that. Okay. Favorite Blade movie?
Probably the first one, honestly.
Mine is the second. I just really like those fucking split-faced fucking vampires. That shit was awesome to me. Plus, Norman Reedus is rocking a BPRD shirt the whole movie.
Oh, okay.
So
that's pretty cool.
I love that too. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that because I think was there some kind of announcement that they are doing a new Blade show or something? I thought I saw an announcement.
Is it with the Snipes or?
No, hell no, it ain't with the Snipes. The Snipes,
I
dude.
swear
The Snipes.
I just saw him recently in something.
Expendables, maybe.
No, it was either I don't know if it was a show or a movie I saw with him fucking recently.
Another set of movies I have not seen. The Expendables.
Oh, they're so great. Just because they're just so shitty, they're so great. Speaking about shitty, great. Oh, go ahead. Before we segue.
Are you segueing into the Venom trailer?
Yes.
Okay, good, because that's exactly where I was going before we
said shitty,
episode. We had to fucking We had to touch on this. So you offer up your thoughts first.
Okay, listen, I'm going into this movie the exact same way that I went into the first one, which is with zero fucking expectations of anything being good. But I just genuinely know, just like I did for the first one, that I'm going to be savagely entertained. Because the first one was just a fucking complete disaster. But I loved it so much. It got
I
three.
liked it.
No, but
I
I loved
liked
it
it.
so much. See, it was
I
horrible,
like
but I loved it. It got 3 solid goody yas for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and okay, three goody yas, 1 goody wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. So
Wow.
I know the direction that they're probably going to be pulling in Carnage is coming, which is
Right.
gonna try to be like overly fucking silly and funny, and then have just awesome fucking fight scenes. So,
Which I probably. I mean, that's kind of what the trailer gave us.
but I felt genuine cringe at the breakfast scene.
That was weird.
I was just
I don't
like,
know. I feel really weird about like why does Eddie look so dirty? Like I don't recall Eddie Brock being so unkempt in the fucking books. But like for some reason, their sole goal in both movies, he's dirty. And
like
you're just
grubby
like
and
you're
dingy,
like, why though? Like the fuck for?
down and out. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not really, because by the end of the first film, I mean, he had his shit together. Him and the symbiote bonded, and they were kind of figuring shit out, and I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not expecting A plus solid movie to come out.
No.
I know I'm going to be entertained.
Oh,
Although I am,
sure.
I wish they kind of chose somebody else to be the bad guy, because I would have loved to see them hold on to Carnage for when they finally cross over Spider-Man, because we all know that's coming. And I am so sick of fucking anything Marvel and movies of the such always doing the same. He's like, oh, we have this guy who's the good guy. He's going to face a bad guy version of him. We already had that in the first one. I was hoping like it's symbiote versus symbiote. The next one's gonna be what? Symbiote versus symbiote. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, come on. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't the like I said, I'm not a huge Marvel guy, so I haven't deep dove into a lot of Marvel stuff. But I find it very odd that they're making the symbiote so comedic.
yeah,
Like
it's a little.
so it's like I understand that the inner dialogue and everything where he was kind of snarky and he was kind of like, yeah, fuck this and fuck that, but like it just seems so over the top reachy for comedy, for laughs. And I'm just kind of like, that's gonna wear on me real fucking quick if that's how the symbiote is the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, if it's like the big goofy partner the whole fucking film, like a buddy cop flick, like that's gonna bug me real goddamn fast.
What's also gonna bug me is that I know that movie is gonna be PG-13.
Yeah, that's gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
rough. It
Anything Venom or symbiote related to me should be
should be R.
R. Yeah, because you need that.
I I mean, oh, I'll give you Venom at PG-13, but there's no fucking way you can give me Carnage at PG-13.
I see. I disagree with you. I don't think
Really?
you cannot. You cannot have even a solid Venom movie at PG.
PG-13.
No fucking way.
So once Sony finally lets go and Marvel takes Venom,
I don't think they're gonna make it R because it's already been PG-13.
oh no, I don't think they're gonna make anything R. Like I think everybody, clamoring for Deadpool and shit. You ain't getting an R-rated movie out of fucking Disney, dude. It's not happening.
Well, no, they're keeping Deadpool R.
Are they?
They're branding it under, I guess, some like fucking conglomerate or some shit under Disney.
Okay.
But they, from what I gather, last time I researched this and looked up, they're maintaining that it was going to be R because it would just completely fucking flop if it didn't. Like,
I mean, you would have to assume so.
Yeah, you got to think of like why is it R though? Like it's R because of the gore, of the violence and the swearing. It's not R because they're fucking doing drugs and like snorting coke off hard dicks.
Right.
Like there's no
Absolutely,
nudity. There
dude.
was no nudity and stuff in it. But
Right.
I don't know. I have
I didn't like the second film anyway, so
what Deadpool 2.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
I treat all those fucking movies like that. Like, am I disappointed? See, here's the thing: is though, I know for a fucking solid fact. I know for a fact, and you do too, that they're eventually going to reboot Venom. It's just gonna happen.
Oh, of course.
I don't care if it's 5 years from now or 10 years from now. They're gonna reboot it because that franchise has become so fucking huge because of Donny Cates. Donny Cates put Venom back on the map. Look at I don't know when this probably gets compressed when we do it. You can't see if fucking more than 50% of those pops right there are Venomized pops.
Right.
Like that's a lot. And a lot of them came out recently. So
oh yeah. They really hit. Yeah.
And now Carnage is going to be pushed. There's no way that this shit's not going to be rebooted and under Marvel and with Spider-Man. Like I'm sorry. You have the Rogue Gallery and you have like the true anti-hero of Spider-Man in my opinion was always Venom. Always.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you just can't. It's just that's what really like irked the shit out of me with the Venom movie is just like how do you have Venom without Spider-Man?
No,
like,
absolutely. I 100%.
It's very weird. I mean, they did the best that they could, but
I really think. I mean, it would literally be like because I recently watched First Avenger again, the first Captain America. It would be like that movie without Red Skull.
Yeah, it just would be weird.
It would be weird as fuck. So yeah, I mean, I definitely because it is, dude. Like it.
To me, honestly,
yeah.
To me, it's trying to explain. It's trying to explain like the Joker without Batman.
Oh no, absolutely, 100%.
Which they did in the Joker movie, Joaquin Phoenix, but not really.
Not really, no.
And I'll tell you why. Because that was the origin. I'm talking about like not the origin of.
Right.
Not the origin of Joker, the way they portrayed it, and they still threw it in a Batman reference.
Of course.
And the Joker still wouldn't be the Joker without Batman. So to me, it's just like, can you do an origin story of Venom without Peter Parker and Spider-Man? I guess.
I mean, yes, but it's not.
But you're not going to be successful on running.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, I mean, they fucking proved that. I mean, they did. when Topher Grace's Venom makes more sense than yours, bub.
You know what I gotta say though? I'm not even a fucking front, bro. Topher Grace's Venom. That one scene when he actually comes.
It was dope.
That honestly looked better than Ed Hardy. Tom Hardy's fucking Tom Hardy.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Ironically, here.
Exactly.
But
I'm sure.
Everyone knocks that, and so do I. But there's that one scene where he's just like, look, when Spider-Man's all fucked up and he's down, and Venom comes over and just is like,
yeah.
That was just, yeah.
But I think one of the things, honest to God, that I think would really, really help a Venom film, especially this new one, would be if they found a relatively decent horror director. Because if you find a horror director...
Thank you. Todd McFarlane said that.
Oh, no, he's absolutely right. He's 100% right. Because they understand the look. They understand that the look is supposed to be fucking scary.
It's supposed to be fucking intergalactic horror.
Right.
It's a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Like, and that was one of the biggest qualms from Todd McFarlane about the Venom movies. He's like, oh, I mean, Venom's like supposed to be the size of a fucking house.
Yes. He's supposed to be fucking
like
giant.
he was obviously over exaggerating. Venom never was the size of a fucking, well, I'm talking about in standard camp. Venom wasn't the size of a house. But dude, he was much bigger than the fucking version that we got in the Venom movie.
Of course. Yeah.
And the like, I don't know, man. That like this is what I'm talking about. That's why I say it needs to be dark. It needs to be fucking gory. Needs to have like a scary element to it. It needs to be rated R. In my opinion, and I'm sure you'll agree with this. Imagine them making a fucking PG-13 Spawn movie. Like this,
Exactly.
like it just doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't.
Like
There's certain characters that can't be PG-13.
no.
They can't be. They shouldn't be, and they can't be.
I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna say Batman,
Mm-hmm.
Batman, Wolverine, Deadpool, Venom, Spawn, and anything to do with Hellboy.
Lobo.
Lobo, okay, and Lobo.
If they did anything with Lobo, also Punisher. Every
Oh,
Punisher
of
should be
course, of
rated
course,
R.
of course. So
Yeah.
those, at least those 8.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% agree. Just for
And fuck it, I'll even throw in Constantine.
Oh yeah, Constantine should definitely be an R movie.
9. All right, come on, let's come up with one more. Let's do a 10
Okay.
tunes that should fucking be R.
Mm.
Deathstroke?
Oh, Deathstroke would definitely be an R.
Because it's very
Anything Deathstroke, and personally for me, anything with Roz should be R too, because Roz is ultra fucking violent.
I could see though where they could make that PG, but like
That's true.
Batman,
Deathstroke, no, yeah, for sure.
yeah,
R.
Batman / Joker,
Mm-hmm.
Deathstroke, Venom, Carnage, Lobo, Punisher,
Hellboy,
Hellboy,
Constantine.
We just said this goddamn list.
Yeah, we did.
Whatever, they just rewind and press play.
Right. I'll even give you one more. I'll give you an 11th. Swamp Thing.
Oh, okay.
No way you should ever be able to do a PG Swamp Thing, because that shit's over the top horror and fucking. Basically, any magical DC character, hard R. Hard R. Just for over the top violence.
Yep.
Just cause.
But that.
That's that, kids. You got an Amanda this week?
Yes.
Ooh, yes. I'm excited.
The Amanda this week goes to the woman at the U.S. Post Office, United States Postal Service Post Office.
All right.
Who I'm standing there. I'm the only one in line. I have to notice I say in line, not online, because New Yorkers are wrong. Eat dicks. I'm standing in a line, not on a line.
Right.
Okay. And I need to return a package to Thailand.
Okay.
That's going to segue into my moop.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
Thailand. I'm returning a package to Thailand.
Okay.
I had to fill out the U.S. Customs form, which, by the way, is $25 for this fucking return.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm really mad. So I fill out the customs form, I have it all packaged, I have all the shit in, blah blah.
Yeah.
I go up. There's nobody in that post office.
It's just you.
Yeah, at that point.
Standing on the line.
Standing in line. I was in line. So I was in line. Then there's nobody there. And then it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is out fucking with the P.O. boxes, what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I have half this shit filled out.
Okay.
The lady tells me, "Oh, you need to fill out this other half." I'm like, "Okay." So I always have a pen on me.
That's good.
So I'm just like, "Oh."
Sunk.
She goes, "Oh no, you have to do it over there because of COVID restrictions." And I'm like,
okay.
And then she just looks at me. She's like, "Oh, and also if somebody comes in." I'm like,
okay.
so I have to walk out. to fill out 3 lines, and then of course naturally like 4 people come in.
Bitch. She probably called him.
So,
Yeah.
Amanda was waiting because of an Amanda, and my Amanda was waiting in my mind this whole week because I was waiting to fucking call her out for being an Amanda.
Wow, dude. I would have been so fucking mad.
It's just
Because
so no.
dude, I hate the post office anyway. I fucking
As do
hate
I.
the post office.
As do I.
That is one of the main reasons I will never sell shit online, is because I hate the fucking post office so much. Because every time I fucking go in there, dude, every fucking time, it's some type of bullshit. Some type of fucking bullshit. And I'm not dealing with it. Who's the Moop in Thailand?
The Moop is a seller from Etsy called 777.
Ooh.
Thousands of 5-star reviews, actually.
Ooh.
Let me tell you. I ordered something from them from Etsy. It came from Thailand. I knew it was coming from Thailand, so that's fine. I don't mind buying out of the country as long as the reviews are good. They use decent shipping. They provide tracking that actually
Tracking.
I will only buy internationally if they can show me that once it gets stateside that package either goes to DHL, UPS, USPS, or FedEx, and then it translates the international their fucking postal tracking turns into a US tracking, so it continues my tracking. That makes sense. If that makes sense.
It does.
So they had that, great, cool, everything's awesome. So I order what I order. What I have is irrelevant. Long story short, it's a handmade item. It comes. It's completely fucking. It's defective. Like,
Whack.
they did it really poorly. So let's say, for example, I have this handy. Don't ask me why. It's like a mask. This mask, right?
Okay.
And let's say that this mask is supposed to be built this way, so you can put this over your head like so, and it pulls the mask against your face, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when it arrives, it's supposed to look like this.
Got you.
But they bracket it to where it comes like this.
Like
so now if you try to put it on your head, it's going to stay on top of your head, and then look what happens.
Yeah.
And it pulls up.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's say it was something like that.
Okay.
It was a defect as such.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a nice guy, believe it or not. I always give a benefit of the doubt. I message the seller. I say, hey, I included pictures. You fucked this up. It's defective. I would like a refund.
Mm-hmm.
Or a new one sent back. Dude, back and forth with this fucking guy. Man. He only accepted return if I paid for the shipping back. And I was like, but don't worry, I have a trick up my sleeve. So, like, you mean to tell me that you sent me a defective item?
Right.
And now I have to pay $25 to get $70 back.
Right.
That's just bad business practice, my friend.
Dude, that's awful business practice.
Either A, if I was him, and yes, I've done selling prior, and I've done this, and sometimes you have to eat dicks to maintain a positive.
Yeah, feedback.
Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because I have had stuff sent to me very poorly from eBay sellers.
Oh my God, yes.
And they rectified it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a refund. Don't send the book back. Or send the book back. Here's a label that I prepaid for. The second it gets scanned in, I'll give you a refund. I go back to them as sellers.
No, of course.
I will never go back to this guy as a seller.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But there's a trick up my sleeve. So all this shit I did via Etsy chat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm opening up a fucking case against this guy, man.
Absolutely, dude.
As
you should.
Hey, Etsy. He acknowledged, look in my messages, because Etsy can look in your messages, as can eBay.
Mm-hmm.
He acknowledged that he sent me a defective item. Pictures are right there. It's not right that I have to pay shipping back. He's got to eat that. He's got to refund me and pay for the fucking $25 shipping.
Yep. Sure does.
So I had mentioned, I said, oh no, because I sent him. He's like, oh, let me know. Send me the tracking number when you get it. So I sent him the tracking number. He's like, okay, great. And he asked me for my PayPal, and I'm like, I gave it to him.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, and by the way, I just to let you know, I let Etsy know that like you're making me pay shipping back for an item that you agreed and acknowledged was defective. So the best he says he's doing is he'll pay for 50% of the shipping.
No.
No, I'm gonna accept that
Oh yeah.
when I get my refund, and then I'm still opening a fucking case because I'm petty like that because that's ridiculous.
Oh, it's absolutely
It was
ridiculous.
fucking
Fuck
nice.
that. Yeah, dude, you're a fucking asshole, man. But see, here's the thing though. And the cool thing about Etsy is I'm going to piggyback on your moop and toss in an extra moop. And that is this seller that my wife ordered jeans from off of Amazon. Because depending on how often you shop on Amazon, we have Amazon Prime because when we buy shit, we like to get it quick. Anyway, so she found a couple pairs of jeans that she really liked, and they said that they were Prime. So she buys them, transaction goes through and everything. All of a sudden, they're not Prime anymore. So that was weird. But my wife, like you, like myself, benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'll get them. They don't need to be here immediately. That's fine. I can, eat the wait time. Time goes by. More time goes by. Gets to be about 3 months.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So my wife tried to contact them. Nothing. My wife tried to email him. There was no way to contact this company. So my wife finally was just like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to try to hit up Amazon. And so she hit up Amazon. This fucking woman from Amazon was fucking livid. She was like, I'm sorry, what? It's been 3 months and you're just now calling? She's like, and my wife, she's like, yeah, well, it happens. Things happen. Fucking instant refund right away. Fucking, like, Amazon took care of her. But, like, dude, stop being a dickhole and hiding behind facades. Like, don't be a dickhole seller and hide behind the Amazon check. Like, don't do that because you're going to get found out because Amazon found them out. It was like, why didn't this customer get their shit? And they're like, oh, the mail lost it.
Okay, where's the tracking number?
Exactly. Because every time that she tried to fucking track it, tracking number was dead in the water too. It's just like, come on, motherfucker. Like, stop doing that shit. You're a fucking moop. Fucking Mr. Thailand, you're a fucking moop. Stop being shitty sellers, dude. If you're gonna sell shit to make money, that's cool. That's fine. You want to hand make shit, that's great. But you gotta fucking eat your mistakes.
Yep. You just got to look at that email where the customer sometimes is right, legitimately right, and go,
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. Right. Or even this. I'll give you this one. Well, fuck. But I got to do the right thing because I fucking made something quickly and shoddily, and I got called on it. So I have to make this right because I want to keep my business and I want to keep my reviews up, not get an SD case opened against me because I'm a cunt.
And sometimes you do come across decent people. There, real quick before we hang it. Years ago, I sold a couple things on eBay. And I sold I paid $400 for the book. I sold it for $300.
Right.
It got to the gentleman damaged, not by me. I don't know if you've seen my packaging. It's fucking insanity.
Oh no, I've seen. Yeah.
Like, definitely they dropped it off the fucking truck and then ran over it and went, oh shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to eat $300.
Exactly.
And I fucking refunded it.
Yep.
And at that point, that $300 book, now in the condition that was in, it's maybe going to be $25.
Exactly.
Like, dude, water damage. Hold on. They definitely dropped that shit in a puddle and ran over it.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
It was like super fucked.
Yeah. Well, I also like the male guys that like to take fucking, what are those things called that you send books in? The hard cardboard.
Oh, the Gemini?
Geminis. I like the post office guys that try to like fold that fucker in half into your mailbox. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
No, I sent all my books. I didn't send it in a Gemini. I sent it in an actual box with bubble wrap, with everything you can fucking imagine.
Yeah, these motherfuckers
So,
trucked it and ran it over.
long story short, and this has probably not happened to many people. The guy felt so bad because he knew it wasn't my fault. He was super thankful that I refunded him the money and let him keep the book. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it, cleaned and pressed. Still not gonna be whatever, but that's okay. It's free now." And he's like, "Oh man, I feel really bad." He's like, you can just maybe just issue me a refund for like 150. I'm like, "Nah, man, it's quite all right." So I just refunded him. I had another book for sale. It was actually I wanted to try out a bid, like the bidding, and this was years ago, man. Oh my goodness, years ago. The guy found my bid on a book that cost like, bro, $8. He put a $300 bid on that bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nice guy. See?
Nice guy.
They do exist.
I'm telling you, man. Pay that shit forward.
That's what I'm saying. See? Good business practice. Because I'm telling you now, if Mr. fucking 777 Thailand did the right thing, and trust me, I am a very big collector of what this man was selling. No, I'm not talking about sex toys. We all know I would tell you about sex toys if it was sex toys. It's just something completely off.
Right.
I would go back to that guy for everything.
Yeah.
So that's that. So don't be an Amanda. Don't be a moop. And that's that.
Sucks to suck. Boing.
Big sucks to suck.